What is going on, everybody? It's Jamie, and welcome to the channel Thrift-Onfire. Today's going to be a what sold video, what sold for me recently on eBay and Poshmark. Now, this is going to take place over a couple days. I'm filming this Saturday morning. Sunday, I'm going to a Blue Jays game. Monday morning, I'll be back out here pulling orders. Hopefully get this video edited and up for you guys Monday at some point. I was hoping to show you some yard sale finds this morning. I went out, I did my regular kind of circle around the area that I typically do well in. And then I went to where there was supposed to be a community sale or a trail, like a whole road. And I don't know what happened. There was no sale. I was speaking just through text with my wife about it, and she said, I think it's next weekend because there's a festival in this town. But on this list that I have, it's just a yard sale list for my area. It says it was this weekend. So I don't know what was going on. I came home with absolutely nothing. I think I went to one yard sale. Actually, I technically went to two. I went to another one that was set up, but nobody was outside. I think they left it set up overnight. I walked around for a minute and I'm like, oh, this is weird. So I continued on. But yeah, I didn't pick anything up. We actually don't have that many sales to pull either. I have one eBay sale that I'm going to show you from my main eBay store. I do have a couple of cards that sold here on my second eBay store. They're just two $5 cards, nothing too special. A juniors card and a what is the other one? Dylan Wells rookie card. I'm going to pull those, but probably not in this video. And a really good Poshmark sale as well. So we're going to pull those. The other thing here is I want to show you this item from the Cal Buy, okay? I'll try to take a screenshot and throw this up, but this is Behind the Green Door DVD. I think it's a 1970s movie. This one was reissued from, I think, 2004. I don't know a whole lot about it. It is about the adult film industry. But as you can see, there's 129 views on it currently. 14 watchers, 19 bids. I've had many people reach out, try to just buy it flat out from me. At the moment, it's the only one listed. There are like maybe 5 or 6 that have sold. If you look at comps, they all sell for about $100 to $175. I just thought I would start it. I just thought I would do it this way to see what kind of interest there's going to be in this. I do think, well, Monday morning I'll be shipping this out as long as somebody pays, but I will update you before the end of this video on how much this actually sells for. Yeah, it's definitely not like a major motion picture movie. It's sort of like a B movie or something. This one's going to be really good. I did pick up yesterday while I was out too the Epson Workforce ES 400 Series 2. So this is for obviously helping me list cards. I'm going to try to do it a different way just so I can list more volume on my secondary card store. I did invest a bit into this. I wound up, you could buy it like refurbished on Amazon for about what I showed you guys, $340 roughly. I wound up just going to Staples and buying a brand new one. I'm surprised they had them in store. It did cost me a bit. It cost me about $420. So I'm investing into this. It sounds like a lot, but it is part of my business. So I can, put it in my bookkeeping and defer some of the cost over time on my taxes and whatever. It's not like I can just write it off completely, but if you do your taxes for your business, I'm sure you know what I mean. It will be sort of, I'm looking at it like that. It's going to be a business expense anyway. The same way, the same way you would look at anything else, this heater, this air conditioner, those are obviously things that are keeping this room comfortable. This is still something that's, for my business to help me make money, but I can write it off into my business, which is, the only thing I'm trying to get across here. The other thing I want to talk about is Sidekick Tools Quick. They still are offering the free credits for cross-listing. I think you guys should give it a try if you're thinking about cross-listing. The other thing, I haven't tried this out yet, but they've introduced this thing called Pulse. I will try to link it down in the description below. They have a really detailed video. I've watched it through 2 times. I think I'm going to give it a try. So essentially, what it is automated offers to likers on eBay, and it uses an algorithm to figure out what items are, hot, so-so, and cold, and it sends out aggressive offers based off of that. So if your item's hot, it's not going to send out a huge offer, but it's going to you can set it up to send out like a message along with an offer, and depending on how popular your item is or how it figures it in the algorithm to sell. So if it's like I said, item that would take a really long time to sell, it might send a more aggressive offer. You can set parameters up so you can do like a maximum of 30%, but it's pretty neat. It seems like a really good idea. I have not tested it out yet. I will link it down below. Watch the video. It explains it in better detail than I just did for sure. Pulse from Sidekick Tools, definitely something to look out for. I think it'll be a game changer. I plan on using it probably starting. It's hard because this month is still a little iffy with eBay for me. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with my eBay store with the de minimis and all that stuff happening at the end of the month. So I don't really want to try anything too radically new right now, but I do want to try that in the near future. I think you should check it out though. Link in the description down below. Let's pull some more. Kicking it off with a Poshmark sale, and actually very surprised. This tablet here is going to come with this cord. We're going to get this cord out of here as well. So the Samsung Tab from the Calbuy did sell on Poshmark of all places. So I listed it on Facebook Marketplace. I had lots of people trying to get it for, I don't know, 40, 50 bucks. And we couldn't really figure out, a time to meet up. But in the meantime, it did go ahead and sell on Poshmark for $65, what it was listed for, on Poshmark. So I do have to pack this thing up, ship it out. Pretty decent though. That's a pretty good sale from the Calbuy. So if we just even look at, a few things have sold already, but we have this tablet, those DVDs sold for cash. That's already, half of our money back just in those items. Yeah, so I think that's going to be great. So next, what are we looking for? Oh, eBay. So it was just one Poshmark sale and one eBay sale. Like I said, the other two eBay sales are just $5 cards on my other store. But this right here, Toronto Maple Leafs, Ed Belfour jersey here. It is a size small, Coho, made in Canada. Size small kind of really is, it's a vintage jersey. It's nice. But the size probably killed a faster sale for sure. I did have it listed. So I've took new pictures and relisted this. I listed it at, I think, $75 maybe, roughly. USD, and then wound up taking $55, okay, USD, which is still about $75 Canadian, so pretty good. I mean, I'm happy with that for sure. So yeah, just the two items going out. Luckily, yesterday, both items were better items, right? We're making okay money for, one day in sales with just two items. Just, I'd rather sell two items like that than, $10 DVDs or something like that. A lot easier to ship just two items out. So that might be something we look at going forward too. Just, when I'm going to go through a lot of this inventory, obviously if I have to redo my store in some way. So I'll have to look and see, what's worth selling, what's not worth selling, how to sell things differently. That's all things that'll be coming up, obviously, at the end of the month when I figure out what direction to take my eBay store in for sure. Okay. We're going to get these orders packed out. We will catch back up Monday morning. Hopefully I have an update of the DVD that sold. For me, that's pretty exciting. That's going to be like my next day. I'll be checking in on that regularly. Typically when you run auctions, it seems like nothing really happens until, the last 5-10 minutes. This has been up for a week. The whole time I've been getting bids. So it's pretty exciting. This one I think will end, I'm gonna guess over $100. This is USD. I think it'll be over 100, but we shall see. It is just a couple days later. It is Monday morning. Now, my Saturday sales basically were non-existent online. Maybe a little bit worried, but then Sunday really did pick up, and I got some great sales. A couple of them I'm very excited to share with you here in just a minute. Sunday, we also went to the Jays game, so we went to the Rogers Center. Probably my last regular season game of the year. Probably. You never know. But I can't see going to another one at the moment, but we will try to get playoff tickets, unless something crazy happens, they don't make the playoffs, I guess we won't be going, but looks like they should be making the playoffs this year. Yeah, go Jays. Okay, so first eBay sale, Scott Gomez card. We got $9.49 for this one. Sign of the Times, upper deck, I think. This one still is Sign of the Times. It's covered up. SP Authentics Hockey. Yeah, that's what this is. Okay, so auto card there. This is kind of the lower end of what I would sell on my main store. A lot of cards around this price range are winding up on my second eBay store. But yeah, I don't know. Still happy with the sale regardless. Next, this is from the Calbuy. Very happy about this one. Okay, we listed this for $205. It is the Canon G9. I did invest in this box. Here is the 2 extra batteries and the chargers. I did invest about $25 in the batteries and the chargers, but we did wind up getting 205 USD, which converts to be some pretty decent money. I think 205 is like close to, I think when I looked yesterday, it was almost like $280 Canadian. I'll try to throw the conversion up so you can see exactly what it is right now. Yeah, a really good one from the Cowboy for sure. Next up, this Pokemon book. I picked this up at Goodwill for like $2 or $3. A wet brush, Harry Potter wet brush there on top. I thought when I picked it up, because I just kind of quickly comped it, I think this probably is worth like $30, $40, like pretty good, maybe even more. For some reason, this one is maybe just very common. It's in great shape. It's still worth selling for sure. I got $19 USD for it, but it wasn't exactly what I thought it was originally. But still, these Pokemon binders, some of them can sell for better money. $19 USD, still pretty good, honestly, for like a $3 investment. I'm not mad about it for sure. Next, a golf club. But this golf club is not from the $5,000 to $5,000 flip challenge. It is from that $500 buy that we did just recently as well. It's a tailor-made R7. It's a Big Bertha. We're looking for, it's not it either. Bit of a mess back in this corner. What are you, Callaway? Are we gonna pick them all up here? It's gotta be this one then. Yeah, it's this one right here. All right, tailor-made R7. That's a 3. I think we were looking for the 5. Where is the 5? Tailor-made R7 5. I don't know. I think all my golf clubs are back in this corner. That's what's sold, I'm pretty sure. Let me see what's over here. Do you have a couple more clubs over here? I didn't think these ones were listed. Are you the 5? Yeah, here's the 5 in this corner. Okay, so clubs in this corner, and I have clubs in this corner. I didn't think those ones were listed, but I guess they are. Okay, so here we go. Tailor-made R7. Draw 5, which is a fairway wood, I think, like that. $42.49. I do have to get, I've been making custom boxes for these, so I have to pick those up, so I won't actually be shipping this guy out today. But, you know, it's a pretty good golf club sale. Next, a Google, I think it's Stadia is what this is called. It's from the Cowboy as well. It's a little controller. It was made for some sort of Google games, maybe strictly for Chromecast or something like that. Whatever it was, it flopped. And the reason why people still want these, even though this Google system flopped, is Google released firmware that allows you to use as a Bluetooth controller for other systems. I tried to do it for my Switch, but you have to buy a dongle for the Switch. Other systems and computers and stuff like that will let you change the firmware to let it be Bluetooth compatible with a lot of devices, but not the Switch apparently. So hopefully the person buying that realizes that. I don't know. I just kind of was looking it up as I was trying to figure out if it was valuable or not. But yeah, $14.24 for that one. The last one, I posted, we talked about this earlier in the video. I did post a result on Instagram, even though this video hadn't came out yet. I just put, I put a link up for the auction for the DVD and said follow in the last 10 minutes. I don't know how many people actually followed. It was at $57, I think, when I took the snapshot. I think when you guys seen it last, it was right around the $50 range. I'm just trying to look to see where we put it. It should be in here somewhere. Behind the green door right here. It wound up selling for quite a bit. I guessed it was going to sell for $100 or more, and it did. It sold for $101.97. I think I would have listed it as static by it now. I maybe could have got more than that. You know, I was hoping that a couple of people got into a bidding war and it got into the 140 range. I was looking for a quick sale and some good money out of this, and you know, $141 and 97 cents, I think, is pretty good for this DVD. What do you think? Happy about that. Some really good stuff going on from the Cow Buy here. Obviously, this is from the Cow Buy. DVDs from the Cow Buy. The G7, Canon G7 from the Cow Buy. Happy about these sales, and we're going to get them out of here. So I definitely think my Sunday sales kind of saved my week from being like subpar to average, if not just slightly above average. So that was good. Sales have been a little bit slow, but I've not been consistently listing, which is, you know, a pretty big factor in that as well. These shoes I picked up the other day, a pair of On Clouds at Goodwill. Got those for $9 basically. I think these were around $9 too. Yeah, $8.99 for these Merrells. Nice pair of hiking shoes there. You know, obviously the Cow Buy helped out a lot recently. You can see that stuff is selling because that's probably the majority of new listings that I've put up recently are from the Cow Buy. Then I've been reworking old listings, been doing a lot of cards. But, you know, at the end of the month, I think things will be a little more clear about the direction of my eBay business anyway. Also, on the next video, I think we're going to touch base on this a bit. The Epson ES400 II. I did take about an hour to get this thing set up and working. I had to remove a couple parts. Essentially, it does not want to scan hockey cards in top loaders like this when you initially get it, and you have to manipulate it a bit and mess with the settings. So it was kind of fun. I was also trying to figure out some new software, things like that. So we'll touch base on that a little bit more Wednesday. I'll show you the quality of the scans. Not sponsored in any way. I just, you know, I bought this and I figured if anybody's interested, I could at least show you how it works. And, you know, what I think about it anyway. So far, I'm liking it, but, you know, I've only used it now, you know, for about a day. So I think we're going to end this one right here. If you guys do like videos like this one, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing for more content. We'll see you guys soon.